Yo. Oh, you f***ing swine. F***ing hell, Henry. I cannot tell you how good it feels to be back in the Isles of Scilly. I put this place up there with Ireland. I love this place. I thought with the pandemic we may never get back here, but I'm here, I'm fishing. It's like a slice of heaven on earth. The weather's playing ball, my family having a great time out on the beach, and I've nipped out for a bit of fishing. I'd usually be fishing with my mate Del, but he's sadly working, so it's me, my dog, a deserted coastline, and a bit of wrasse fishing. I've been quite clever fishing. Well, I haven't caught any fish yet, but clever wise, my wife, me, my two girls and the dog, we walked around the island of St Mary's today, where I'm on now, and they don't know this, but I timed it so we do the walk. I think it's about 8 or 9 miles. We do the walk on the ebb tide because I wanted the flood tide for a bit of wrasse fishing, and they were like, oh yeah, great, let's go for it, Dad. Well, it hit then, so I bumped them. And so they're now on the beach, they're swimming, sunbathing, reading, all that kind of stuff, and Dad has nipped out on the flood tide to come wrasse fishing, and I had a bit of a hit then actually. Come on, sometimes you always got, I think you sort of annoy these fish into kind of following you. First bite. It's not a big fish, but I will take this all day long. Oh, Isles of Scilly wrasse. Yo. Oh, look at that colour. That's outrageous. Look at that colour. Oh. Thank you, fish. I love barbless hooks, because look, all I'm going to do is like that in there, and that fish will find its way out because of the most unbelievable fish and snags. Whoa. First Isles of Scilly wrasse for, that's got to be 3-4 years. Oh, there we go. That's a better fish. Oh, so much better fish. Yo! In through the weed. Come on. Oh, it's not actually. Oh no, God, I'll take that. Whoa! Yo! That is exactly what not to do. You see that? If I edit that out, look at that. Isles of Scilly wrasse. Oh, you gotta love this fish. I reckon that fish hit me twice. I reckon I missed that fish twice. And this is what I love about barbless hooks. Slip the hook out. Look at that. Trying to slip in again. Thank you, fish. A mixture of very bad angling, very bad rock craft, but I did catch it in the end. Yee-hee-hee. People say, oh, there's a wrasse rod or a bass rod. I'm using what I would call a bass rod. I'm using the Savage Gear SGS 5 9-foot 9 to 35 gram rod. I tend to use a kind of 8-foot rod for wrassing, but this is what I got. I think is absolutely fine. Then I've got the Pen Slammer 2500 DX. The 4 family, it's not out on the market yet. But for this kind of fishing, I love it. It's like a winching machine. Oh, I'll just move back because that tide is nudging in pretty quickly. Oh. They're definitely on the feed. That tide is flooding pretty fast now. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, better fish, better fish. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's done me. He has done me. I can't believe it, man. We'll try to pull it out. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, oh, that's a nice fish. Oh, oh. That's not, well, yeah, that's nice. Oh, that's a lovely fish. God. That fish so nearly did me. Oh, look at the lips on that thing. Sure. Look at that. With their tail, they're just, I love these fishes, just hit and hold. You know, my drag has wound up so tight it couldn't take line if it tried. But it's just, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. And then the best thing about for me is, again, I keep banging on about it, barbless hook slips out. Look at that. Thank you, fish. If you had to describe wrasse fishing ground, I mean, look at this. This is just A1. The tide's going to keep pushing in on this. They can wrasse, can come and feed in all those holes, all those gullies. This is what they like, boulders. There we go. Oh. Yo. That's not a big fish, but I love every wrasse I've caught so far. It's been a different colour. Couple of turns on the leader. Look at every colour under the sun. Oh, just got hit then. So I can wind that fish up to come back in. Come on. Oh, you idiot. I love that hit on wrasse fishing. It's so direct, it's such always a kind of hard jolt. There we go. Oh, you f***ing swine. F***ing hell, Henry. Excuse my French. Jesus, man. Ever since I met Del at university in Plymouth and I first came here, I have loved the Isles of Scilly. It's... Oh, you f***ing idiot. Now I'm getting overexcited. This is the problem, you see. I'm on my own. I've only got Storm to see my bad angling. This is when I get really overexcited. I've dreamt about being here. Oh, you f***ing nay! See that? Took my tail. Horrible little fish. Come on, Storm. Let's get one. Hello, my girl. I want my drag solid. Absolutely solid. And this little slammer, this baby slammer, winds up solid. Oh, that water is absolutely crystal. Jesus, man, it's clear. I fished here with Del once, years ago. I think it was February time. And we saw a wrasse, a really beautiful green colour wrasse, about 5 pounds swimming around. I think it was Del dropped a lure down and caught it. Oh, this is so pretty. You see the kind of ground I'm standing on. There we go. Oh. Head up, head up, head up, head up, head up, head up, head up. Small fish, but still, I'll take any single fish. Yeah. That has a puppy, but I love it. I'll just put my finger in the bend of the hook like that. Boom. Thank you very much, fish, back in the water. You can see, you know, what I'm standing on, that is what the wrasse are coming in on for feeding over. They love those boulders. And if there's one thing the Isles of Scilly has got, it's a huge amount of shallow, bouldery ground. Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see wrasse swimming around here, you know. I reckon you keep an eye out. Oh, there we go. Oh my God, he's so, oh Jesus! That's not a big fish, but that was so much fun. It just hit me right off the edge and just kited left hard. I was almost like literally scanning the water, looking for, see if I could see any wrasse, and this thing suddenly just absolutely, go on, Storm. This thing absolutely crunched my lure. Look at that. Bend of the hook. Boom. Thank you very much, fish. I'm absolutely gobsmacked how a Texas rig, you know, with like a bullet lead, then I've got a 2.0 Weedless hook on, and I got a Z-Man lure on, and I obviously every chuck I bury the hook point away to make sure it's buried away. But it just astounds me how this ground is. This is evil. I mean, look at it. If you put like a ledgered peeler crab in there for wrasse, I would bank on losing 9 out of 10 rigs, and then the one rig I didn't lose would be a fish. But look, I'm going to lose gear, obviously, but it staggers me how little gear you're actually losing. I guess because we're moving it all the time. You know, that hook point's buried away. It's extraordinary. I'll probably go and snag it now. Oh, talk about losing no gear. Oh, Jesus, man, that's a good knot. Oh, Christ. That's just a quick wrasse fishing session on the flood tide here on St Mary's in the Isles of Scilly. You probably guessed how excited, thrilled, over the moon I am to be back in this paradise. Me and my family are here. It is, honestly, I was worried I'd never come back because of what's going on in the world. This is, look at it. I mean, it's just, it's heaven. I caught a few wrasse, I missed a few wrasse, I nearly fell in, I nearly waited too long, had to do a bit of deep wading. This is just, I love it. It's just nice, relaxed, but kind of hectic as well. That sort of fishing, it's just, you wander the coastline, you find the boulder fields. It's just, look, it's magical. How could anyone not love this? I mean, this to me is, this is what fishing is all about, 100%.